dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
The headlines. Anini has criticized the APC members as liars and propagandists, and he defended RI0US qualification against Adams Oshomole's disparaging remarks. But guys, before I could bring the futori, Muna no go anywhere. Muna relax. I go yarn the futori. But before I carry on, I welcome Muna especially to my wonderful channel, Reality Latest GC, your home of news and politics. Thank you so much for joining us. If today is your first time of watching, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share. But don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop a video to all amazing subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. So guys, let's proceed. Anini has criticized the APC members as liars and propagandists, and he defended RI0US qualifications against Adams Oshomole's recent disparaging remarks. Anini is the director of strategy for the RI0US campaign organization. So now he don't come out and criticize Adams Oshomole's recent comments on the candidacy of RI0US, the PDP 2024 governorship election candidate. He has described APC members, particularly in Edo State, as a party of liars and propagandists. And my people, Adams Oshomole described PDP RI0US as unelectable following alleged constitutional violations and fraud. So in an interview with RI0US television on Thursday, Anini highlighted RI0US' impressive career, arguing that RI0US' achievements in the private sector underscore his capability and success, countering claim that he lacks the experience needed for public office. And he also noted that RI0US leadership could significantly benefit Edo people. He said Dr. RI0US has the pedigree and international trust to attract financing to Edo State simply by being governor of Edo State. He further challenged the Edo State APC members to provide evidence of their own candidate credentials. He said he thought that the APC members, particularly in Edo State, is party of liars and propagandists. That RI0US set up Banwo and RI0US in 1991, and today that is arguably the largest and most successful law firm in Nigeria. So for anybody to look at RI0US and say he hasn't excelled in the private sector, that person is wrong. RI0US has proven over a career of 30 or 40 years that he is able to build wealth and develop people, and that is what he wants to do in Edo State. That he threw the challenge back to them. Can they show him the track record or pedigree of their candidate, Mondo Bobolo? That is not about where they are from. The director of strategy, Anini, praises RI0US' empathic approach, noting his frequent visit to markets, shops, and schools to engage directly with the people of Edo State. That this personal connection, he argued, has renewed hope among residents. Anini expressed deep disappointment. He described the former governor's remark as deceptive and lacking in statesmanship. He criticized Adams Oshomola for what he perceived as an attempt to discredit RI0US through misinformation. So that is why he highlighted that under the new Electoral Act, spreading false information about candidates is an offense that could result in imprisonment or fines, confirming that a former complainant has been filed against Adams Oshomola for the violation. That he watched Adams Oshomola interview with a mixture of disappointment and shock. So he knew the former governor that he is supposed to be an elder statesman. So he was really disappointed to see him descending to the arena. That would not be a problem if he decided to discard the gap of statesmanship. But he was shocked to see him come on national television to push lies and propaganda. That the new Electoral Act in Section 123B and C says if you come out and push false information that seek to discredit a candidate, you have committed an offense and you are liable to 6 months in jail, or he thought 100,000 naira fine, and it is something they have filed. So he don't want people to think that they can come on air and speak recklessly and break the law, and they will think there are no consequences. That they want to test if Adams Oshomola is truly above the law. Anini also spoke on the former governor comments on RI0US ethnic background, which Ose claimed were designed to sow division. He dismissed the idea that Asihodalo's non-native language status should disqualify him, stressing that personal background should not be a barrier to public service. So on the issue of being out of touch with Edo people, Osanini said he don't think Adams Oshiomhole is saying the truth, that he came to push lies and propaganda. That Adams Oshiomhole did worse on Wednesday. He came pushing an ethnic agenda. So he was disappointed that instead of speaking to the issue that affects Edo people, their security, their hunger, all caused by policies pushed by the government he represents, he came talking about Asihodalo being a stranger because he doesn't speak his language. So Osanini said he don't speak his own language as well, that he is an Edo man and his mom is from Igbo. So he asked, does that make him any less qualified to run for office? My people don't be small wahala. He said he wished when he started speaking about this ethnic dog whistling that he really wished they had pushed back at him, because all that doesn't make sense at all, and there are repercussions that follows that. You criticizing a candidate. They be like Adams Oshiomhole, no, because he came talking about Asihodalo as a stranger because he doesn't speak his language. That does not make sense. That doesn't count. He knows that they are looking at the perspective that Asihodalo came through Governor Godwin Obaseki. But Asihodalo don't come out and clarify them. Say, Governor Godwin Obaseki did not invite him to run for the governorship election. And if he is elected as the governor of Edo State, he will only be loyal to those who voted him into that capacity. That is the people of Edo State. Asihodalo said his time on the board of the Sovereign Investment Authority clearly showed him that there is a path to help people out of poverty, out of want, out of neglect, that the previous government have done modestly well, relatively well, but he thought that he can also bring to bear a lot of the experiences that have gathered over the years from his international, local and other connections. And this is what he wants to bring to Edo State. So no be Governor Godwin Obaseki carry and come. He said he think it's the hand of destiny. He thought it's a calling. And he also thought that he can truly contribute his own quarter to helping to lift the economy out of where it is, to lift their people of Edo State from poverty, provide the necessary infrastructure. So his loyalty is for the Edo people, not for Governor Godwin Obaseki. He's going to work perfectly well for Edo people, for the benefit of Edo State, and to raise their people out of poverty and to build a first world economy. For anybody where they consider him as an outsider, as Asihodalo said, he thought it's a distraction. That these people want to distract him from what the real issue are. That's what they are talking about, outsider, homeboy, and things like that. That his focus is what the real issue is in Edo State, and he's not going to be distracted by those who are against his running. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions in our comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come join us. Stay safe, guys. Bye for now.